India's digital market is booming. The ecosystem's economy is expected to reach $1 trillion by 2025, which makes India's digital economy to be one of the fastest and largest in the entire world. What is pushing Digital India to become a reality, however, is the electronic industry. It is the industry that enables the digital world to exist. And in India, it is an industry that is worth over $118 billion, which also makes it one of the largest consumer electronics markets in the Asia-Pacific. The way forward, on the other hand, is very bright. By 2026, just a few years from now, the industry is expected to almost triple as it reaches over $300 billion. Furthermore, India is slowly establishing itself as a renowned electronic manufacturing hub around the world. From the dawn of the 21st century till 2020, India's exports of electronics have grown tremendously. The electronic export industry projected growth going forward is expected to grow by huge margins. According to the ICEA, the electronic export industry will grow from around $7 billion in 2019 to around $200 billion in 2025. So what is driving the Indian electronic market to grow so substantially? Before we move on, don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe for more. The engines for growth in India's electronic industry are because of three factors. First, we think that domestically, India's consumer demands are growing. After all, it is a huge consumer base of 1.2 billion people. And since India's economy is growing, the people are starting to have enough cash to demand these goods. Hence, domestically, the growth is seeing a huge upside. However, this wouldn't be the way it is if it was not for the government's Make in India and Digital India initiative. These two policies, and along with other accords, are enabling the shift to move a lot faster. Second, India is home to an enormous amount of IT-intensive human capital, individuals who have proven on the world stage that they can perform. And when you mix this up with the introduction of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, innovation and digital acceptance will be at the heart of its growth. Take a look at 5G, the component shaping the Fourth Industrial Revolution, and it is not a component that can be easily implemented. But in India, the nation is already expected to have 13 cities have this service by the end of 2022. Now, human capital plays the largest role in this. How? Because of the rich research and development ecosystem the nation has. Currently, India is known to be amongst the best R&D destinations around the world, and being among the best means that innovation will shape not just the coming revolution, but also the future that is to come. The last factor is the boom in unicorn startups, or $1 billion startup businesses. India has experienced the largest growth in recent years, along with China and the US. Even HDFC Securities is projecting India to grow over 100 new unicorns by the end of 2022, with one unicorn being added every 5 days. How is this influencing the growth in electronic systems? Well, often enough, these unicorn startups are in the technology space, and hence, electronic systems that power the tech world are vital for them. With unicorns booming, there will be newer products and newer services that will then pent up demand. Now, there is one other sector that may be the largest growth driver in the future, yet it is still relatively small in India. Yes, it is the semiconductor industry, which is one of the most competitive markets in the entire world. It is led by industry giants like Samsung, TSMC, Intel, and more. In India, on the other hand, the government is planning a large initiative to somehow enable the nation to go on par with other countries. After all, the semiconductor industry alone is expected to reach over $1 trillion by 2030. So far, however, India has only introduced initiatives like the Semiconductor India program, which is a $10 billion master plan that aims to support the domestic market and international investors looking to come in as well. But to really compete on an international level, India will need to spend more, a lot more. But with India's market competitiveness and booming domestic unicorn enterprises, we think that India will one day be on par with other nations, whether it is in the electronic industry or semiconductors. After all, it is producing so much more profound human capital than the world has ever seen.